Hi everyone, welcome to Audubon at Home. My name is Lisa, and this week we are studying wetlands. Now, wetlands might sound like a kind of a funny topic, but I want to introduce you to an animal that lives in wetlands. I bet you've heard of salamanders before. Today we're going to read The Salamander Room. This classic story is by Ann Mazer, and the pictures are by Steve Johnson and Lou Fancher. The Salamander Room. Brian found a salamander in the woods. It was a little orange salamander that crawled through the dried leaves of the forest floor. The salamander was warm and cozy in the boy's hand. "Come live with me," Brian said, and he took the salamander home. "Where will he sleep?" his mother asked. "I will make him a salamander bed to sleep in. I will cover him with leaves that are fresh and green, and I will bring moss that looks like stars to be a pillow for his head. I will bring crickets to sing him to sleep, and bullfrogs to tell him good night stories." "And when he wakes up, where will he play?" "I will carpet my room with shiny wet leaves and water them so he can slide around and play. I will bring tree stumps into my room and he can climb up the bark and sun himself on top. And I will bring boulders that he can creep over." "But he will miss his friends in the forest. I will bring his salamander friends to play with him." Here's some crickets. "The salamanders will be hungry. How will you feed them?" "I will bring insects to live in my room, and every day I will catch some and feed the salamanders. And I will make little pools of water on top of the boulders so that they can drink whenever they're thirsty." Look at these little salamanders. They're seeing their reflection in the pool of water. "The insects will multiply, and soon there will be bugs and insects everywhere. I will find birds to eat the extra bugs and insects, and the bullfrogs will eat them too." Here's a bullfrog eating a dragonfly. Oh my goodness, look at the birds coming in. What a wild room. "Where will the birds and the bullfrogs live?" "I will bring trees for the birds to roost in, and I will make ponds for the frogs." Boy, this is a funny looking room. Look at these beautiful birds. He's got a cardinal up there, a scarlet tanager, so pretty. "But birds need to fly. We can lift off the ceiling. They will sail out to the sky, and they will come back to my room when it is time for dinner, because they know that the biggest, juiciest insects are here." Wow, can you imagine not having a ceiling on your room? "But the trees, how will they grow?" "The rain will come through the open roof, and the sun too. And the vines will creep up the walls of my room, and the ferns will grow under my bed. There will be big white mushrooms and moss like little stars growing all around the tree stumps, and the salamanders can climb in them." Look at these great mushrooms over here. Here's our salamander. There's even a bug that's come to hear the story too. He was interested in the salamander room. "Well, what about you? Where will you sleep?" "I will sleep on a bed under the stars with the moon shining through the green leaves of the trees. Owls will hoot and crickets will sing. And next to me on the boulder with its head resting on the soft moss, the salamander will sleep." There's our salamander. Can you see the owl over there? Little barred owl. Ooh, 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 ooh. the last page. Turn your room into a salamander room. Probably it would be hard to bring all that stuff into your room, but it is nice for the salamander to be in its own room in the forest where they belong. That's the end of the salamander room. Thank you so much for joining us at Audubon at Home.